Fellowship greetings to everyone. Welcome to the 7th edition of Indian SGF Live. Thank you for joining us for this edition of the Indian SGF Live. Indian SGF Leaders Unite, 3rd Presidents Conclave ignites national vision. In a defining moment for the Indian Scout and Guide Fellowship, Gandhi Darshan in New Delhi transformed into a hub of unity, reflection, and strategic planning as the 3rd Presidents Conclave unfolded under the stewardship of Delhi State SGF.
Presidents and key leaders representing 22 states. The gathering underscored the power of collective purpose. The day opened in solemn reverence with registration, followed by Scout Guide prayers and a touching minute of silence honoring the victims of the tragic Pahalgam attack in Kashmir. As the proceedings commenced, Secretary General Seema Rathi delivered a heartfelt greeting, setting a warm tone for the day. Advisor Madhu Kalia welcomed the delegates, while Mekki delved into the vision and background of the conclave. The momentum continued with inspiring opening remarks by Justice Kalpesh Jhaveri, President-in-Chief, offering a stirring curtain raiser to the event's agenda. The spotlight turned to a transformative presentation titled Manthan and Introspection, a product of year-long SWOT analysis and collaboration. The team behind the insights, Abhijit Goswami, Akash Chatterjee, Anu Chandran, Utkarsh Avasti, supported by Parag Chadbar, brought forward the final document with Dr. Babli Datta as scribe. This conclave didn't just analyze the past, it laid blueprints for Indian SGF's future. Delegates left not only with reports in hand but with renewed energy to forge paths of growth, service, and youth engagement across the country.
Conclave charts road to Vision 2035. Indian SGF gears up for the future.
Following the impactful presentation of Manthan and Introspection, the Indian Scout and Guide Fellowship's 3rd Presidents Conclave continued to set the tone for transformation. Delegates responded with keen engagement, contributing thoughtful additions that enriched the final document. Pardasarthi, President of SCR SGF, brought the segment to a close with his chairman's remarks. The recommendations arising from Manthan are now set to shape Vision 2035, a long-term framework aimed at future-proofing SGF's mission. Building on this momentum, Mekki introduced a powerful follow presentation titled Skills for Team 2035, centered on emotional intelligence. His narrative emphasized the importance of preparing every SGF member to navigate complexity, change, and leadership with empathy and resilience. Adding a global voice to the proceedings, Justice Geeta Mittal, President International, offered her reflections on Vision 2035. With conviction, she called for inclusion to be woven into every action, affirming SGF's commitment to diversity and representation across its future endeavors. As the conclave progressed, one message became clear: SGF is not just reflecting, it's recalibrating for relevance, strength, and inclusive impact. Vision 2035 is on the horizon, and the groundwork is already underway.
Expert voices and celebrations mark Indian SGF's 3rd Presidents Conclave.
Conclave progressed. The spotlight shifted to thought leadership and celebratory milestones that added depth and warmth to the event. The SGF extended its platform to 3 distinguished speakers, beginning with Sanjay Jawar from Jaipur, a renowned chartered accountant and legal expert. His presentation on Building Sustainable Resources drew attentive applause and was officially recommended to the SGF National Council for future strategic planning. In a moment of appreciation, Justice Kalpesh Jhaveri, President-in-Chief, presented commemorative souvenirs to Sanjay Jawar and Shashi Kiran, Chief of NWR BSNG and President of NWR State SGF, for their unwavering contributions to the Scouting movement. Capping off the day's sessions, delegates gathered to celebrate 65 years of Indian SGF in a heartfelt cake-cutting ceremony. Partners including Bharat Scouts and Guides, Atas India, and Indian Railways joined in the festivities, marking a moment of pride, legacy, and continued collaboration. From visionary presentations to symbolic celebrations, the 3rd Presidents Conclave blended strategy with sentiment, affirming SGF's place in both history and future.
Indian SGF honors legacy and expands horizons at Third Presidents Conclave. As Day 2 of the Indian Scout and Guide Fellowship's Third Presidents Conclave unfolded, the spirit of gratitude and vision continued to drive the narrative. A heartfelt Shardhanjali ceremony paid tribute to the founders and pivotal leaders who have shaped SGF's journey over the last 65 years. An emotional moment reflecting reverence for legacy and the power of continuity.
The second featured speaker, Krishna Swamy, former director of the Bharat Scouts and Guides, delivered a deeply moving narrative centered on partnership. With wisdom and candor, he highlighted that partners should be embraced as allies rather than seen as competitors, setting a tone of collaboration between BSNG and SGF. In recognition of his unwavering support, Krishna Swamy was honored as a friend of Indian SGF, applauded for fortifying the bridges between scouting institutions. Bringing creativity to the spotlight, Girish Yadav, working president of NWR State SGF, captivated the audience with his performance art presentation of Manthan and Introspection. His expressive portrayal added a new dimension to the technical findings, proving that data and soul can indeed coexist. In an inspiring third address, Gunsilan Chambinathan, patron of the NRI Guild SGF from Malaysia, spoke passionately about SGF's footprint on the global map. His message emphasized that the NRI Guild is poised to be a thriving platform for international connections and collaborative growth. An event memento was presented to honor his contribution to SGF's worldwide journey.
Indian SGF's Third Presidents Conclave concludes with honors, artistry, and vision. The Indian Scout and Guide Fellowship's Third Presidents Conclave brought together reflection, celebration, and inspiration under one resonant theme, honoring legacy while shaping the future.
Young student teams, specially invited by the Delhi State SGF, lit up the venue with vibrant cultural performances, charming the delegates and adding color to the closing session. The performers were recognized with event souvenirs, moments that reflected SGF's commitment to youth engagement and joyful tradition. The conclave honored exemplary contributors with prestigious awards. Muhammad Khalid, HWB holder from Jamiat Youth Club Scout Team, was presented the S.K. Javeri Award. Arunima Sharma of Deoghar Guild SGF, Jharkhand, received the Vadera Award. Pardasarthi, CMM and President SECR Secunderabad, was recognized for his steadfast support to SGF's mission. A ceremonial moment saw the induction of dedicated supporters. Satyanarayan Sharma, patron of Indian SGF, brought the conclave to a heartfelt conclusion, recalling cherished memories and rekindling the essence of SGF spirit, a journey of service and camaraderie. Souvenirs were handed to all participating SGF teams as a gesture of appreciation and unity. The event concluded with a comprehensive assessment and powerful inputs to shape Vision 2035, setting the course for SGF's future evolution. Attendees hailed from across India, alongside international representation from Malaysia's NRI Guild, and guests from Jamiat Youth Club and ATA's India Management Committee. Nearly 70 members contributed to this memorable gathering. The event was flawlessly hosted by Madhu Kalia and her team, Preeti Anand, Deepti Jain, Avtar Singh, Sumit Kumar, Mukesh Mondal. The media coverage by Shafir Ali, Fairoz and Rahul brought visibility to every moment. Delhi State SGF's backbone team, Seema Rachi and Padmini Pillai, led with purpose and heart, wrapping the conclave in a moment of national anthem. With flags held high and visions renewed, the Third President's Conclave has laid the foundation for the next chapter in Indian SGF's journey.
Tinning Traditions Blossom Disha Day 2025 Unite Guilds in Guruvayur.
In a heartwarming display of fellowship and tradition, the Guruvayur Guild SGF Kerala and Impeeza Guild SGF Karnataka came together to celebrate Disha Day 2025 under the twinning concept, a symbol of unity between guilds across states. Cultural reverence meets scouting spirit. The event commenced with Scout Guide prayer and a traditional lamplighting ceremony infused with Vishu offerings, paying homage to regional heritage and the values of scouting and guiding. Welcomed by Guruvayur Guild members at registration, delegates from Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, SWR, SECR, WR, Chhattisgarh, and Kerala filled the venue with energy and camaraderie. Reflecting on Disha's purpose in an insightful message, M.A.K. Mekki captured the heart of Disha Day. Giving away is an art, celebrating scouting, guiding, and fellowship makes it a legacy. Speakers including Padmini Pillai, Harshad Ismail, Ilyas Umar, Bina, Diana Thomas, Shafir Ali were honored with special souvenirs by the Impeeza team, coordinated by Girish Kumar KP and Palani Muthu. Recognition ceremony, honoring the changemakers led by J.C. Murli Krishnan and Gopalan, assisted by Sujaya R. Awards were bestowed to Disha Lifetime Achievement Award Periyasamy N. Kumaran Guild SGF Salem, Tamil Nadu. Robinson Dorairaj Award V. V. Sastari, Life Member SGF and RSL Billai, Chhattisgarh. R. Magendra Pioneer Award Vishnu B.S. Southern Railway BSNG Tiruvananthapuram. State Disha Recognition Vasanthamani P.M. Guruvayur Guild. District Disha Recognition Shivdas T.B. Guruvayur Guild. Awardees expressed joy and shared heartfelt reflections, reminding all of the value in giving and serving. Young rover leaders and BSNG representatives were also recognized for their enthusiastic participation. Closing moments and forward steps. The next Disha Day will be jointly hosted by Kumaran Guild SGF Salem and Impeeza Guild SGF, continuing the tradition of twinning partnerships. Father Thomas Paul, representing Kalnad Guild SGF, inspired attendees with his address before Sujaya R. concluded the gathering. A vote of thanks by Gopalan echoed appreciation, and the day ended with the national anthem. Vishu feast and farewell. Members enjoyed a festive Vishu lunch, explored the scenic town of Guruvayur. With unity in action and tradition in spirit, Disha Day 2025 marked another milestone in SGF's evolving story.
We hope you found the updates insightful and informative. If you have any news or features you'd like to see covered, please reach out to our national media team at indiansgfmedia@gmail.com or contact the Secretary General at nationalsecretary12@gmail.com. Your input is invaluable in helping us bring you the content you want. Until next time, take care and stay connected.